My name is Scott Cawthorn. This is my wife Donna. We'd heard so much about how sturdy, shipping container homes were, how energy efficient they were, and just the aspect of no one in our area does those type of builds. And through a process, and we really look at it as a work of God, we were introduced to Joe Seawald. Joe introduced us to Donnie Trednick, and some of the dreams that we had are actually, they have been able to come to fruition as far as the design and implementation of our home project.
We first met with Joe and Donnie like a year and a half ago, and we started the process, but then it turned out they weren't quite ready to go, and so we thought, well, maybe we need to go a different route. And so we kind of kicked around, going with a stick build, doing other things, and things just were not falling into place. And so in June of this year, out of the clear blue, we have a very strong faith, and we pray a lot. And so I had in June, prayed, I'm like, God, if we're supposed to build on this property, please open the door, give us some kind of sign, let us know we're supposed to do this. That very day, out of the clear blue, Donnie called Scott and said, hey, we're ready to go. Are y'all ready to build? So for me, that was knowing that this is the direction we were supposed to go, because it was the exact same day that I prayed, okay, are we really supposed to do this?
Well, the thing that really caught my attention was the engineering aspect. It wasn't just a matter of, hey, we recycle shipping containers and stack them on top of each other, weld them together. The engineering specs and what was discussed as far as, over 360 mile per hour wind rating. Okay, we live in Florida, there are hurricanes here. That caught my attention. The energy efficiency aspect of, we wanted a large home, but usually in Florida we use a lot of air conditioning rather than a lot of heaters. That caught my attention. And so beyond that, to build a house that, even though it's made with shipping containers, is going to make Donna happy, because it's not going to look like shipping containers when it's done.
I think that, to take, again, something that's already there, renewable resources, things and just to be able to, I'm like, I can't wait to just see how they plop down shipping containers on our property and then transform it into a house. I think it's just going to be a very fascinating process to watch. You have to come to realize the sky is the limit, honestly. It doesn't, if you watch on television, a lot of those shows with shipping containers, they still look like a shipping container. But I feel like this opens the door for people that don't want to live like that want to have a very large home that, like our house, is going to be a farmhouse type home, and so you can have whatever you want. It's just that the shipping containers become the bones, and it just makes sense from just from a structural standpoint, and reusing stuff that's already there. I feel like everybody is on board to help us realize our dream home. This will be our forever home. This is where we will probably die there. And so it's like everybody has been very dedicated in making sure that we're getting what we want, and that is encouraging.
With Your Home Works really establishing this market, it's now a legitimate option for people in Florida, whereas before we were on a search and find mission for something that didn't exist. We wanted a steel construction home, a shipping container home, but to find someone that would actually build that and it be a legitimate, real home, it just didn't exist.